Hello, EduMagicians. Welcome to the EduMagic podcast with your host, Dr. Sam Fessich. Dr. Sam is a professor of education, author of EduMagic, and a pumpkin spice latte fan. This podcast is designed for pre-service teachers. Remember, friends, teaching doesn't begin at graduation, but during that first class at 8 a.m. Let's get this party started.
Angela Kelly Robeck, host of the Empowered Principal Podcast, a part of the Education Podcast Network, just like the show you're listening to now. Shows on the network are individually owned and opinions expressed may not reflect others. Find other education podcasts at edupodcastnetwork.com.
Hello, EduMagicians, and welcome back to another episode of the EduMagic Podcast. My name is Dr. Sam Fessich, and today I am pumped to share with you 7 things future teachers can do this summer. It doesn't matter if you're a freshman, just starting out your college career, or going to be a senior. These are 7 things that you can do this summer to help you get ready for the fall semester ahead. I know you're thinking, I don't want to hear about the fall semester yet. I just got on break. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You did awesome this semester. But you know what? We're going to talk about some things that we can do to help support ourselves so we can be ready to rock and roll in the fall. So you passed the test, you completed your fieldwork. Congrats. Today we're going to chat about what you can do this summer to relax, recharge, and re-energize for the semester ahead. And just a quick shout out, this episode is brought to you by my Teachers Pay Teacher store. You can find it over on TPT. Just search EduMagic Future Teacher Store. All right, first thing on our list is relax. It's summer break after all. So sleep in, rest by the pool, do activities that bring your heart and mind joy and relaxation. Trish from Twitter shares it's essential to take some me time. So take some time for yourself. Jot down a list of activities that bring you joy. So for me this summer, I'm going to be taking lots of walks, riding our golf cart with my daughter, reading books that are related to education and some that aren't. I'm a sucker for a good Christmas book all year round. And of course, spending time with my family. Susan Jakamiak from Twitter also adds in on this idea by saying, relax, you deserve a break too. And I couldn't agree more, future teachers, you deserve a break. So make sure you're scheduling in that time for yourself and doing things that bring your heart joy. Second up on our list is create a self-care and mental health plan. Several members of my PLN suggested this idea. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, friends, but I originally came up with 4 ideas to share with you on this podcast. And then I reached out to my PLN and man, they came through for me. And I have 7 ideas. This one was brought to me by Dr. Heather Michelle, who shares, pick a mental health plan and develop it and stick with it. So what does this mean? Yeah, we need to relax during the summer, but also find ways to support your mental health. Practice strategies so you can get into a good routine when the fall semester hits. For example, you might want to try journaling or yoga, positive self-talk, affirmations. If you follow Dr. Heather Michelle over on Instagram, her handle is Teachers of Color Matter. She is always sharing her affirmations of the day. Great ones. I might take a couple myself each day, but I love how she is all about supporting mental health. So self-care looks different for everyone. So continue to practice self-care. It takes time to find what works for you. And over in the show notes on the blog post, you're going to find the show notes down below. In the blog post that goes along with this episode, I have linked to several previous episodes that we talk more in depth about self-care. You know my friend Kicking It with Key, she is always sharing self-care strategies. So I'm definitely going to link to her content in the blog. So go ahead. If you're wanting to learn more about this step, head on over to the blog and you can find out more. Dr. Kevin Leichtman also shares, love this list. I'll add work out, get the exercise routine going. And shout out to Dr. Kevin. He's been doing a 75-day challenge. And it's really working for you, Kevin. But this one's really important. I'm glad that he added this to the list. Exercise can help your body in so many ways. Truth be told, friends, before I recorded this episode, I just got done at the gym and I was like, well, I'll go later today. But you know what? I know myself. If I don't go before 9 a.m., I'm not going to go to the gym. So I need to schedule that in early in my day. and do a variety of exercises. I am not just like a one exercise kind of gal. I need lots of different things. I need some variety in my exercise life. So I like to do lots of different exercises. So my exercise looks different every day. Sometimes I do weights, sometimes I bebop on the elliptical, or I focus on one body part like legs or abs day, whatever. But I always find time to move my body. In fact, this afternoon, my hubby and I were going to be able to go for a walk around the lake. Super excited about that. So sometimes my workout is that walk around the lake with my family, but finding ways that exercise can go into your schedule in a fun way and something that you enjoy. Number 3 on the list, friends, is keep on learning. As teachers, we get to do this. This is part of our job. I love to learn and grow. And there's so many ways that we can learn and grow this summer. Here are just 4 little ideas to get you started. So first is attend an Ed Camp. And I have linked over in the blog links to the Ed Camp Foundation. So you can find out more information about where the Ed Camps are. Some of them are virtual, some of them will be local. These are great opportunities to connect with other colleagues, learn in informal spaces, and have amazing conversations with professionals in the field. Mara Priori from Twitter shares, I would add attending academic conferences. You learn so much, and you also get the opportunity to network with teachers and administrators. So true. Friends, if you get the opportunity to attend an educational conference or heck, present at an educational conference, go for it. And if you are from the Pennsylvania area, PNC, the Pennsylvania Educational Technology Conference, they just put out their proposals for presenting. So if you are like, I think I kind of like EdTech and I have something to share, you do have something to share. I encourage you to put out a proposal and just see what happens. Yes, you, future teacher, can present at a conference. The third part of keep on learning is to read a book or 2 or 3, channel your inner Rapunzel and read a book or 2 or 3. A few books that my PLN mentioned were work from Peter Ladeja. He has books for specifically math teachers. And another one that I think it was Kelsey Sharp from Instagram shared was The Playful Classroom. Of course, I'm going to add to this list, humble brag here, EduMagic Shine On, a guide for new teachers, and EduMagic, a guide for pre-service teachers. Add them to your list, drop them in your cart, and get that good summer reading going poolside, right? And then the last one here for keep learning is to take a course. If you can, take a course over the summer. That's going to help with your course load in the fall and the spring. So, easing up that course load. But before you sign up for that class, please make sure if it's outside your college or university that you double check that it will transfer in to your college for whatever course you would like to substitute it for. So before you take a class offered outside your college, just double check that it transfers in for a course that you want to substitute or transfers in as a gen ed, whatever you're looking for. Number 4 on our list is from Megan Cobb. She suggested this idea on Instagram, which is work on your digital portfolio. And friends, I'm all about that digital portfolio. So reflect on assignments and experiences that you did last semester, 21-22 school year. Which projects are you proud of? What are you excited to share? And add them to your portfolio. Are you a little nervous about how to get one started? If so, I popped on over in our blog the link to my course, Digital Portfolio is Made Easy. Head on over there and I'll help you get started right now on your digital portfolio. It's never too early and it's never too late to get started on your digital portfolio. Number 5 is update your resume. Whether you're a first or fourth year student, you always need a resume in your back pocket. This is always great if you're asking for letters of recommendation or scholarship opportunities, especially if you're asking a professor, hey, can you write me a letter, or I'm doing a scholarship. Can I put you down as a reference? I always ask for a resume. So make sure you have one. So if you're getting started on your resume, think about your resume as little buckets that you can fill up. So jot down experiences that fit into the following buckets: teaching experience, related work experience, volunteer experience, and honors and awards. And over in the show notes, I have linked in several specific episodes that talk about resume writing, so you can head on over there. And if you're looking for help with your resume, like writing it out and everything, my good friend Melissa Conte, I'm going to put her information over here on the show notes. You can find her. She's a professional resume writer, and she helps support teachers writing their resumes. Number 6 is get connected on social media. And this is from my good friend, Rebecca Gibney from Twitter, where she shares, get connected on Twitter. Seek opportunities outside of your comfort zone. And friends, maybe getting connected on social is super outside your comfort zone. So start by learning and looking to see what others post, get ideas, and share ideas when you're ready. Contribute to the conversation on social media because you have something to share that the world needs to know. You have ideas, you have strategies, you have experiences. So get connected. Over on the show notes, I popped in more specific episodes related to getting connected on social media. And this last one here, actually 3 people chimed in on this one. Charles Williams, Melissa Krenzer, and Dr. Rebecca Mattis all talked about hanging out with kids. I love it. So many educators shared this idea on my PLN. Charles Williams shares that he offers a bridge program for students and teachers. They can get acclimated to one another, acclimated to their peers, and to the building before the school year starts. So he recommends checking to see if the school that you are going to be working at has anything like that. If not, pop into any local back to school events and start connecting. That's a great idea, especially if you're student teaching. If you're student teaching in the spring or the fall, you can still get connected with your cooperating teacher. Melissa Krenzer adds in, spend time with kids. Learn to take care of yourself now. We've talked about that one. Find your marigold. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to put in a link to that blog post by Jennifer Gonzalez, who shares about finding your marigold. Friends, it's going to be a game changer for you. You can find it over in the show notes. Watch webinars on best practices for ELA, math, and tech. So Melissa, thank you so much for sharing all of those ideas. And Dr. Rebecca Mattis shares, gain experience working with young children or adolescents. Use the knowledge and skills you have learned in your coursework thus far. And she shares a few ideas here on how to do that. So working at a summer camp, tutoring, working at Vacation Bible School, youth groups, YMCA programs, preschools. And I like to add to that nannying or babysitting. You can do lots of different things to be around kids. So future teachers, there's so many opportunities for you to learn and take advantage of this summer. Let's do a quick recap. First is relax. It's summer break after all. Second is create a self-care and mental health plan. Third is to keep on learning. 4, work on your digital portfolio. 5, update that resume. 6, get connected on social media. 7, hang out around kids. Friends, EduMagicians, take care of yourself this summer and continue to grow as the educator of excellence that you are. Remember, you can find all these notes and more over on the show notes on the blog. You'll find additional information for each of these areas. And this episode was brought to you by my Teachers Pay Teacher Store's EduMagic Future Teacher Store. Head on over there for all of your future teacher needs. Have a fantastic day. And remember, you have the EduMagic in you. Bye for now.
And there you have it, EduMagicians. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with your friends. For more EduMagic, check out sfessage.com and follow Dr. Sam on Twitter and Instagram @sfessage. Until next time, you have the EduMagic within you.